Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'd like to share with you some periodic table poems, and I am going to share with you maybe 3. But they're all going to relate to periodic table elements. Not only full-length poems, but Twitter-length poems. I'm going to share with you 3 poems about helium that appear in the Down in the Dirt May to August 2022 issue collection book, The Final Frontier. I'm holding my page open to the poem. But these first 2 poems also happen to appear in Twitterverse periodic table poetry. Poems are written based on a contest that actually has award-winning poetry in it. But this first poem I'm going to share with you is titled Helium Addict. A trucker driving cross country. I truck canisters of helium. The stuff's actually rare, used for more than balloons. So, I hooked up my rig to a tank. As I drive, I take helium hits. Call it workers' comp. I don't care. It's the best high-pitched high. That is so fun. And I believe that one in this book has an image. Nitrogen, I'm looking, boron, lithium. And it's got a big trucker photo in the book. It doesn't end Down in the Dirt, but I've got a big trucker photo in the book. And if these have images, as both of these do here, which are impossible to see on a YouTube video listing, I would suggest that you can look up these poems online and you can see the images that go with them as well, because this next one has a cool image for it and it appears in both of these books. And it is called Helium Rain is No Laughing Matter. Some scientists found experimental evidence that helium rain can exist on Jupiter and Saturn. But helium droplets falling on liquid metallic hydrogen only exists with pressure 40,000 times the Earth's atmosphere. So our bodies would implode before we ever felt the helium rain. Oh, that's such a fun one, and I hope you appreciate that. And if you want to see the images for it, you can check it out online, because I'm going to read one more poem about helium for you that appears in The Final Frontier from Down in the Dirt magazine. And it also, because it's a longer one, it's not Twitter length, it also appears in the periodic table of poetry. Da, 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 da. So anywho, I hope you appreciate this poem, which is for number 2 in the periodic table. This is titled Helium. I couldn't help it. I was attracted to you. You elevated me. You seemed so content, so light. And when I saw you, you looked so hot, like a solar flare. And whenever I go outside, I can feel you penetrating my pores every single day. But I didn't realize that outside like this, you were never truly alone. But being near you made me giddy. I'd even raise my voice whenever you'd come near me. But only now I learn that even though you're hot, you're colder than anything I've ever touched. So maybe it wasn't your heat that drew me to you. I think you're truly unique, but you tell me you're common, even though you're still so hard to find. I'd have to search the universe for you to realize you're not as special as you've led me to believe. So, I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. You have this effect on me whenever you come to me like this. I'm always so tense, but with your low boiling point and the way you connect with me, you've calmed me down and shown me a new perspective. because of this, I avoided the fact that we don't really mix well together. Either way, I still hoped you could help me. I mean, you could make me feel like I can fly when I'm with you. I just have to remember that even though every once in a while I can literally breathe you in, a second later, you're gone. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that was your installment of Periodic Table Poetry that appears in the Down on the Dirt issue collection book from May to August 2022 titled The Final Frontier. And that also happened to appear in the Periodic Table of Poetry. I hope you enjoyed the science lesson in your poetry reading. I hope everybody is staying safe. I hope everyone has been vaccinated who can be vaccinated. I hope everyone is remaining creatively inclined. Thank you all so very much. And I look forward to talking to each and every one of you in light of this honorary reading for the community poetry open mic that has died since the pandemic ended. This is like my one bit of relief that I get, you guys, because I work on these literary magazines and I help read things from people and I publish people, and as the holidays are coming up, as they are now, when it's supposed to be a giving time, I get people saying, so, are you going to do chapbooks so that we can get more out of you? Because you don't do enough, editor. You do a full-time job and don't get paid for it, and it's still not enough. That's the giving spirit. Thank you, you guys. I'm hoping for that soon. Yeah, anywho. Stay well, you guys, and I look forward to hearing from each and every one of you very, very soon. Thank you so much. Thank you.